Yes, life can be wonderful if you're not afraid of it. All it needs is courage, imagination. What is there to fight for? Everything! Life itself, isn't that enough? What is there to fight for? Life is a beautiful, magnificent thing.
The ironic thing about life is that you are a different person to everyone you meet. To some, you're distant and hard to know. To others, you're the kindest person they've met. Some people see you as unforgettable, while others see you as a passing thought. But these versions aren't the real you. They're just reflections of how others choose to see you. Because people don't see you as you are. They see you as they are. Their perception of you is just a mirror of their own world. And no matter what you do, you'll always be a reflection of what they need, what they fear, and what they expect. Because the truth is, no matter how carefully you shape yourself to fit their expectations, someone will still misunderstand you or misjudge you. And if you spend your life trying to control how they see you, you'll lose sight of your own. But maybe the real peace comes not from being understood by everyone, but from no longer needing to be. Because the only version of you that truly matters is the one you live with when no one else is watching.
Okay. So,
A needle pulling thread.
you got some videos for us to see.
Just for just.
Whatever it is.
Whatever.
Bottle of water.
Bottle of butter. Bum bum bum. Bum.
Read it now.
Oh my gosh. It's not. It's not what I thought it was.
Oh my goodness, what is that?
That's just a bald man kissing his baby.
That looks like a booty.
It's a bald man kissing his baby.
Yeah, it looks like a butthole.
Yeah, it looks like a butthole. I've seen many of those. I know what they look like. Can't fool me.
That's what it looks like. Look what you did.
I dropped everything. Look what you did. Where'd it go? God damn it. Just throw it all.
A lot of people. Okay.
Skirt. Okay. Let's see where we are here. Atomic Rain, Brittany Murphy.
Brittany Murphy.
What is? Oh yeah, the pyramids and Appalachian.
Appalachia Pyramids.
Hollywood, alternate timeline, zombie spiders.
The fog. Lots of wild stuff going
And then the
on.
very next video is how they
Yeah, the
germs in the
germs. They're spraying the germs in the fog.
China's open recruitment for planetary defense force amid fears of asteroid hitting Earth.
Right. Yep.
Spiders.
Somehow you sent that to me without meaning to send it to me.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, you don't want to know how I acquired this? A real Freemasonic Bible. 1955. Earth. The Earth was regarded as the universe itself. Every other body, the heavens, sun, moon, and stars being subsidiary to it. There seemed traces of the idea that the world was a disk, bordered by the ocean and Jerusalem as its center.
Wow.
Heaven. The Jews divided heaven into three parts. The atmosphere, where the clouds gather, the firmament in which sun, moon, and stars are fixed, and the upper heaven, the abode of God and his angels.
That's very interesting.
Alright, you don't want to know how I acquired this? A real
Send me
Freemasonic
that.
Bible?
Yeah, that's very interesting.
1955, that Bible's from.
I think it's more compelling about all those different cultures having
Oh,
all
yeah.
those different images of it.
Let's go back to that, actually.
Which, I mean, we've all seen the Viking, like, tree
And
of
his angels.
life or whatever.
Alright.
But yeah, Incan, Hebrew, Celtic, Egyptian, Roman, Islamic, Masonic, Australian, Mayan, NASA? Okay.
Well, they
Incan-
said the only one doesn't match. It's
Right.
NASA that doesn't match.
Oh, okay. Persian, Indian, Massa, Babylonian, Navajo, Japanese, and Greek.
It's actually Navajo.
Right.
Yeah, pretty wild.
Yeah.
Earth has 33 continents.
Continents.
Yeah. Masonic number 33. Earth apparently has 33 continents. Michigan. Flakes. Those are snowflakes in Michigan, apparently.
Okay, just falling like that. That is weird. I would say that means it's some other thing that's freezing
Something in the snow, or if
Yeah.
it's snow at all.
rather than water. Lizzie, you need to lay down.
What are you trying to do there, girl?
Rather than it just being water, it looks like it might be something else.
Oh.
If it's a
Get up here, lay
long,
down. Okay.
if they're long cylinders like that, like long sticks, it's got to be something different.
Yeah, it's really odd.
Obviously, because all
They look
water
like
snowflakes
parasites.
look the same, similar. They're very, symmetrical and beautiful. What the hell is that?
They remind me of parasites or something.
Yeah, it looks like rice.
Look at this. Hazard, Kentucky.
You got that right.
Yeah, look, Dukes of Hazard.
Ain't no way I'd be driving in that.
That just happened. February 16th.
How the hell did that happen? You get a lot of rain?
Rain/snow or whatever.
Major flooding? Jeez.
That's got to be closer to like Tennessee or something. You know?
Why?
Because I didn't hear anything about, say Louisville or any of those cities. They should have something. Anything close to Hazard, Kentucky should have some sort of flooding.
Yeah,
know?
that is crazy. God, that sucks, man.
There's some shit going on. People's just lives being ruined all year round.
You gotta be kidding me.
Organic strawberry.
$19 for one strawberry.
What? From where?
$19 for 7 of them. 98. I think there's 7. No, 3, 6, 9 of them. 9 of them for $100.
Is that one dude's
You gotta be kidding me.
strawberries, the best tasting strawberries in the world?
$19 for one strawberry.
Yeah, I want to say it's that Japanese guy must have finally figured out how to market his strawberries. Yeah, apparently they're the best tasting strawberries in the world. He grows them like completely organic.
I don't care. I'm paying $20 for a
Hell
strawberry.
no, I'm not paying that. They need to sell that at some Whole Foods or something, not Kroger or wherever that was.
Have you ever been to space, Mr. $20?
Right. No.
Right. You're taking the fucking word of NASA. You know what NASA's budget is?
What?
$53 million a day. Damn, hell of an incentive to lie. And all they give you is animations. Listen, there was an experiment called the Michelson-Morley experiment. Look this up, where they were trying to prove that the Earth was spinning. They couldn't do it.
I'm thinking, because you're saying this,
Yes.
I look at all the photos of the Earth. You know how
They're all fake.
I think they're fake because
They
my
are
thing
fake.
is
And
this.
they tell you they're
It's
fake.
like, how do we know that it's round? Nobody can go up there. None of us can.
Let me tell you
But then they
something.
said we use satellites to go up and take a picture
Let me
of the
tell you
Earth
something.
being round.
They've never been on the outside. They already say we haven't been out of Earth's orbit. So they're already kind of admitting.
So spacewalking is bullshit.
They've never really been to space. It's absolutely bullshit. The only satellites they have are satelloons. They have these balloons that go in higher orbit or whatever.
But not in space.
Nothing in ever space.
So there's no satellites in space
to the
control.
moon.
No, we
They
haven't
don't
been
have
there.
all these satellites that are circling around the Earth and all that. That's some bullshit. They want you to believe that they have more power than they really have. It's a fucking lie. Most of these things are cabled under the ocean. That's where you get your internet and shit from.
Oh, so they're in the ocean, not
Internet. There is the cell towers. It's the towers that's everywhere. This is triangulation. This is science that's been here for a fucking very long time. That's where your GPS comes from.
NASA.
NASA. It's
Yeah.
disturbed like NASA. Can you feel it?
Yeah. Very true. I mean, we don't know, you know? And obviously they're hiding something because everything that they show us is CGI.
Yeah.
The clouds are like copy and pasted and everything's like fish eye. What's going on? Why are they using green screen?
Yeah, they're definitely hiding something. It's
Yeah.
depending what. That's what's trying to figure out.
If you lean side to side though,
Look at that shit.
What the hell is that?
Bowl bike.
Oh my god, this is like Tron or something.
I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know.
How crazy would that be?
That's like riding on a Dyson vacuum.
That
It's like
kills
it's another
parallel
wheels.
parking.
Hell yeah, it'd be easy for everybody.
It was like those cars that did that.
Yeah, the cars with
Turned the
the
wheels
ball
sideways and they
tires.
could just...
No, I took the I was doing a video.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, we have to say how I used to. Oh, excuse me. Couldn't hold it back.
I'm Leah Adler from California. I own the Milky Way restaurant with my dear husband. And I would like to count brachas for all my children and grandchildren and my husband. Yes, I'm Steven Spielberg's mother also. Steven Spielberg, the famous film director, is my son.
Your son?
Yes,
You have his name also here.
yes. And it's all here.
Yeah. And a good news always. To go from strength to strength in private affairs, and strength from strength to strength about spreading Yiddishkeit in good mood with much success. And have a kosher Israel and Pesach.
I just came back from Los Angeles. I have a script that I wrote in Hollywood. It's going to lead into a feature film about a Jewish people. I told them that would be nice, but we could not film on the Sabbath, and they seemed to think that wouldn't be a problem. A little bracha, because this is unbelievable.
Yeah, then you have a big bracha, not a little bracha.
Thank you, Rabbi.
God Almighty bless you. That's a double portion.
Thank you, sir. God bless you.
This is Mr. Ginsberg. He's in the motion picture industry.
God Almighty bless you to be successful and to make the Jewish pictures in a good way.
I will.
Yeah, God Almighty bless you.
Thank you.
To be successful.
Write scripts.
I'm Leah Adler from California. I own the Milky Way restaurant with my dear husband.
Read all these people in the industry.
And I would like to count
Yeah.
brachas for all my children and grandchildren.
Is that the same dude this whole time?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You notice how they mix like English and Yiddish together, like when they say blessings and Well, like Jewish. They'll say something else, like what? Yiddish. Yeah.
Not success. I have a question with Revolution page.
That's funny. Probably.
From Los Angeles, I have a script that I wrote at Hollywood. It's going to make into a leap into a
Probably.
All right, Jewish Edward Norton.
Right. Why?
I don't know.
Why
Edward Norton might
are
be Jewish.
they?
What is Norton last name? What is that?
I don't know. Why are they filming their interactions like that, though? You know? Weird.
There's something else about those fungal spiders.
Ew.
Just discovered.
Ew,
So a
ew,
new species
ew.
of fungi has been discovered in Ireland, turning spiders into zombies. And I'm not joking. Some of you may have seen or played The Last of Us, which yes, turns out is actually real. So there is a fungi called cordyceps, which essentially kills the insect's brain and turns you into kind of like a zombie, although you die pretty much straight away after. Now this new version is a lot worse. The old cordyceps is still around, but essentially just got buffed with this new update. These spiders, which are normally found in caves, have now been coming outside to spread the fungi so it can infect more. What this new species essentially does is, similar to cordyceps, kills the animal, takes over its mind. Yeah, this is real. I'm not going to show the full picture, but it looks like something straight out of a horror movie. It's a spider or insect into a menace, a literal zombie, where it should not be alive anymore, but somehow is. Researchers are looking into this more as we speak, but the crazy thing about this is that the fungi is actually very interesting as well, as they're saying this could have medical benefits to humans as well, so they're obviously looking into that. Don't worry, this obviously has no impact on humans, it's not going to hurt you. What they find out from this could be very, very interesting, so as always, I'll keep you updated. People are freaking out after what
That
was
just
just
freaks me
discovered.
out.
So a new species...
The fact that we found out that cordyceps comes from a parasitic fungus. Like,
yeah, and
what?
we sit there and take it as vitamins and
Yes. A parasitic. You're over here eating a parasitic fungus.
shit. Like, moldy spiders.
Nom, 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 nom. Except for the cordyceps that...
Just cover it in chocolate. Yeah.
Oh, God, that's awful. It's so awful. Should there be a limit to the things that people eat, you know, like for nutrition? Is it really nutritious? A parasitic?
A limit? You can't limit anything.
A parasite. You're eating a parasite. I don't know. We probably eat parasites all the
Snorting
time.
bed bugs to get fucked up.
Oh, God, that's awful. So awful. What the hell is wrong with people? I forgot about that. I always forget, and then you remind me, and then I forget
I'm saying
again.
back to them, like, just trust me.
Yeah.
I'm saying back to them, like, just trust me. You guys don't understand, right? Like, we've been lied to. Trust me, you'll see what's ahead. They're going, buddy, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, we're just going to come back up around the other side of the globe. You know, they're telling me we're going to hit the Indian Ocean, Australia. Right? They were thinking in terms of the global model. But this is where it gets crazy. You know, as they realize I ain't stopping. One of the other pilots says to me, he goes, listen, you land that thing now, we sign an NDA and go home, act like this never happened. But go ahead, continue forward if you must, but just know it's a one-way ticket. You ain't ever coming back.
What did you do?
What I set out to. I could see the wall by this point, there was no turning back. And as I fly over the wall, the other jets behind me just hit wide pivots to turn around, and the pilot radios me one last time. He goes, crazy son of a... Good luck, kid. And I mean, look, I just soar off into no man's land. I'm baffled. I'm seeing land masses that have never been accounted for. The navigational equipment on the jet is no longer working, but I know as long as I stay due south, I'll reach Panthea. I'll reach the Dark Continent. And lo and behold, 30 or so hours later, sun goes down and it never comes back up. I start to drop my altitude to get a better view. And there she was. I saw the dark lands. I saw everything that Hemington had spoke of. Look, I landed the jet on a clear landscape. And before I even had a chance to get out, there they were. The Pantheons Hemington spoke of, stepping in slowly. I mean, they were literally surrounded. I'm saying back to them, like, just trust me.
It says theories of AI. So that's AI. But I mean, you know, who's to say the stories aren't based in some type of, you know, reality? But the person probably wrote that out and then had them speak it.
I'm curious.
Look what up.
Hemington. Probably fake, but doesn't hurt to look, right?
At first I thought he misspoke and he meant
Remington?
No,
Hemingway?
Hemingway, yeah.
Hemington and Remingway. Just put Hemington Antarctica and see what comes up. Probably nothing, but it's worth a look. Can't dismiss anything unless you look.
Jeff Lewis Jr. Facebook. Dark continent. You're telling me there are lands. Take Jonathan Hemington's. He's the one who streamed it live on the dark web in 2020. That's what it says. He streamed it live on the dark web in 2020. Did an ancient civilization ever live in Antarctica? Yeah, I would say definitely.
I'd say probably many.
Yeah. They've just been erased by 2 miles of ice. Yeah. Hemington, Antarctica, the heroic age of Antarctic exploration. Yeah. The dark continent. Very interesting. About to dive more into that.
Yeah. Hopefully you remember it.
We will. I'll write it down. Jonathan Hemington.
Oh, check this shit out. 6174.
Is 6174, and it doesn't seem to have anything which is unusual about it. So I asked you to choose one at random, and you said 9218 is your starting point. Now, the first thing you do with this is to put that in the order: the largest number first, then the next largest number, then the next largest number, and then the smallest. And then the other way around, 1289. I've rearranged these digits in the order highest to lowest, lowest to highest. And then what you do is take this away from that. And when you do that, you get 2, and then you carry 1, 9, and I get 8532. Now, this is the new number that you put into this machine. You arrange that in order with the highest to lowest, which it turns out to be right straight away, and then the other way round, 2, 3, 5, 8. And you take 1 away from the other. And there we are, 6174. So you've been really kind to me, because I've only had to go through this iteration twice and I get to the number. Well, if I got to this number and I do it again, I would have, let me see, 7, 6, 4, 1. I've got to get this right. And then 1, 4, 6, 7. And I take this away from that and I get back to 6174. And if I were to do that again, I would get this and then that, and it would go on forever. The whole thing with this procedure always converges, always ends up with this number, and when it's got to this number, it's stuck in a perpetual loop that will always bring you this number.
Weird, right? 6174.
Well, when we get to the safe at the end of life, we'll know the code to input.
It's called Capricar's constant.
Capricar's.
Special number in mathematics.
Capricar's constant. That's a weird name.
Take any 4-digit number, excluding rep digits, like 1111, 2222.
So no repeated numbers.
Yeah. You always end up with that at the end.
Be interesting to try.
Yeah.
Pick a random 4 numbers and then do the largest to smallest, smallest to largest.
And then
subtract them.
And then do that again until you get the number.
132 years ago, in 1892, Gleason's map was approved and patented as fact, as it is, right? Go down here to this December solstice, which is the time frame that they just went, and it says right here on December 21st, there is no sunlight beyond 80 degrees south, but unknown regions of ice. On the 23rd of December, the sun commences his northward journey again, returning to his starting point and thus completing the seasons.
Yeah. I mean, I actually downloaded that map on the computer just the other day. I've seen it before. That's that one
Just
that
the
he
maps
uses.
that they use,
That's
and
the
then
one
it
that he
works out.
uses with that little triangle to figure out, basically like a sundial.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he said patented as fact. I don't think that makes it
Fact
necessarily
is always
fact.
changing anyway, but still.
Because you can put an invention out there and it doesn't necessarily have to work. You know what I mean? When you patent it, you're like, nope, that's my idea. It's just your idea. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like that doesn't necessarily make it a fact.
Fact means different things to different people. Unfortunately, it's not a solidified thing. Otherwise, we wouldn't have the crazy world we live in. People don't understand what a fact is.
There is no sunlight beyond 80 degrees south.
Yeah.
He's very
There's
serious.
No sunlight. Ugh.
Very serious. It's interesting.
Is a show that we need to watch. Kind of reminds me of like Lost-ish.
Lost-ish.
A lot of secrets.
Became president. I asked about the secrets. Aliens who killed JFK. Agent Collins.
Yes, sir.
I want to tell you the truth.
What are you telling me?
I asked.
He's a fucking alien or
I
something.
heard the twists and turns just keep building and building and building, and that's just like literally the first episode. It just keeps unraveling, and you're like, holy fuck, what am I watching?
Marsden.
His first. It's Mars. A den of Mars.
Looks interesting.
Okay.
This is my cake.
This is the album.
This is the smallest cake I've ever seen. Believe this is my cake. You know how big I wanted my cake. This is the smallest cake I've ever seen.
Is this for real?
Go date someone's gonna get you a good cake.
I will.
Go date us.
Okay,
I don't know what you want.
Birthday,
I don't know what
birthday
you
is
want.
over. Everybody leave. Nobody gets this small cake. Close the music. Bye. Birthday over. Okay, bye. This is my cake.
This is the album.
Is this for real?
Cake I've ever seen.
I hope this is fake.
You know how big I wanted my cake. This is the smallest cake I've ever seen.
She is such a brat. God, I hope it's fake. I hope it's fake. That poor guy. That is the biggest fucking cake ever. Who would even eat all that bullshit
That's the
cake?
smallest cake. Okay.
Smallest cake you've ever seen. You could sit on that cake and use it as a stool.
Why would you sit on a cake?
I'm just saying, that's a big fucking cake, and she's gonna complain about it. I've never had a cake that big in my life, nor would I want a cake that big, and she's gonna complain. All these people showed up for you, you ungrateful. Ugh.
It's probably fake.
I hope it's fake. It better be, because that's ridiculous. What awful behavior. Scan ID to unlock doors? Oh, for the beer? Is that at a gas station? What?
It's my first time ever doing this.
What? Select the door that you want?
You win $1,000.
That's crazy. Send me that. Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You have to scan your ID and pick what door to open.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh shit. Motherfuck. This shit's crazy.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Yeah, in India, I don't know how more people.
Little girl.
Oh god, oh god. Oh god, I hate that. The lifting. Woo! India! Holy shit! Man, she saved him.
Dude didn't even try to move.
That dude had way too much faith. He was like testing God or something.
If I give you $1 billion and you can't tell me what happened to it, that to me is wasteful. That means you are not responsible. But if you can't tell me where it went, then what am I supposed to think? An $850 billion budget to an organization that can't pass an audit and tell you where that money went, like, I think most people would consider that somewhere in the realm of waste, fraud, or abuse, because they would wonder why that money isn't well accounted for. But I'm a human being who lives on the earth and can't figure out how $850 billion to a department means that the rank and file still have to be on food stamps. Like, to me, that's fucking corruption. If I give you $1 billion and you can't...
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, this is what I was talking about. The fucking.
Guys, I got to go
one of those
to an
ads I was talking to you about.
The Monkey, which is Perkins' follow-up movie to Long Legs,
Just
which
listen
was one
to
of
all
the
the
most
things they say
hauntingly
about it.
atmospheric movies of 2024. And instead of that uneasy dread that stayed with you for weeks after the film, us is taking you to a morbidly hilarious level of absurdity, antics, and shock factor. And just like the film, this event went so full out. I have never experienced anything like this, and I have done a lot of premieres and a lot of after parties in my time in film marketing. And I was genuinely so impressed with everything that Neon did here. No detail was spared or missed. First of all, I've got to really hype up one big thing. I have no idea who came up with this, but they brought us in a hearse. 1010 Chef Kiss no notes. Double plus the hearse had shots in it. Never in my life did I think I was riding in a hearse before my timely demise, but here I go. And it didn't just take place at Hollywood Forever Cemetery, which has some of the most epic screens of all time. They did the screening inside a mausoleum, which I had never been into. When you walked in, they handed you this, that you're celebrating the life of Chip. Everyone was dressed in their best funeral garb. And there were so many monkeys. Themed drinks, because obviously, I genuinely cannot describe how obsessed we are with our monkeys that had popcorn in them. But okay, back to the movie. My bad, I just had to really hype all of that up because it was crazy. This just could not have been more different than Longlegs, and it's such a movie where you can tell that Oz, the director, was having the best time of his life filming it. It was insane, but it was so smartly funny about death and all of our fears surrounding it. So much deadpan humor, the audience was cracking up the entire time, and no one could believe the only one thing, that Theo James is a loser working at a grocery store and is just not like seen as being ridiculously hot. The most absurd thing about this movie, which is saying a lot. And just bless this man. Bless this genius man's head and brain. To give us this film, and to give us this in a year's span, is just a creative genius that I cannot even fathom and I can only aspire to. And just endless praise to the marketing team. I don't think people realize how much effort and time and brain power it is to put on something this large for this many people. It was so fun. I can't wait for everyone to see this movie and have as much fun as everyone in this mausoleum did. I was almost going to say theater, but obviously that's not where we watched this. You can meet this little cutie right here on February 21st. Have so much fun. Godspeed. I hope you are as scared as I was. I was like this for most of the movie.
Creepy. That's all I have to say. It just looks too gory for me. Much too gory.
Everything, drop it! Come on! Don't take the video! That's going away!
Holy fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god! I would sign this fucking plane. Oh my god.
That is insane. That would feel. Oh my god, that would feel so surreal. That would be like the real life Lost. At first I was like, what the fuck is going on? Are they doing like a skydiving drill or something? Like, what's happening? Wow. Ugh, god, that's awful. I'm happy a lot of people seem to have survived somehow. Were they just like...
How do you get upside down and land?
Right. Were they trying... Okay, so if you're coming in for a landing, if you're that low to the ground, how did they flip over? If you're coming in for a landing, or if you're going up and taking off, maybe a giant gust of wind caught them and
fucking crashes
and flipped them over. I'm telling you, that dude, I don't know his name, from Boeing, who worked there for like 3 decades. He retired from there and he was trying to tell people that the quality was shit and nobody would listen to him, and then he mysteriously, he just kills himself or dies or something, you know, conveniently, after he comes out and says, hey everybody, they're screwing up a lot. And then he just dies.
Be caught dead on that motherfucker. Dumb. You underestimate how strong water is.
That's absolutely beautiful, but oh my, no. It could just wipe that bridge away.
Yeah. Hey, that's exactly. You don't understand the pressure of water.
Water is such an amazing force. I mean, just being a kid watching Titanic, and I mean, James Cameron did that really well, like showing like the trip the water took through the boat and the force, and just ripping out everything, just tearing up the doors like it was nothing. So yeah, water is amazing.
An Italian inventor has discovered how to get wool from milk. At the moment, it's just plain, unadulterated cow juice. But you ain't seen nothing yet. The milk goes through a whole lot of processes, each of which brings it nearer the consistency of wool. Watch how it grows. Article is delivered through a pipe, very much like milk. So in future you'll be able to choose between drinking a glass of milk and wearing one.
I wonder how soft it is. That's insane! That's pretty cool, honestly.
What's it called? Hold on. It started with a C or something.
Casein.
Casein or casein.
It's like CAESIN or something like that.
Yeah. Nuts.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. How people figure that stuff out is amazing. You know, they just like try and try and try. Like what was he trying for initially? Was he trying to make wool? Did he know that would happen? Like, so weird.
Yeah.
But that's pretty cool, though. I wonder if it was soft.
But it is.
I mean, milk, wool. So, since it's technically from an animal, is that why they call it wool? Or like a four-legged animal?
Maybe. Or maybe they're just talking about what it mimics.
Well, wool's kind of scratchy. I hope it's not scratchy. I say as if I could ever... Wonder how easy it is to find.
Peace out. Video games on a 3D holographic volumetric system.
That's pretty awesome. I bet it looks even cooler in person, of course. You know how that's probably done? A fan. Fans, like how they spin.
Yeah.
I bet it's like layers of fans or something, and they're spinning so fast. Yeah, I know, but that's how they make the holographic nowadays. Well, that could be a new way, but yeah, I bet it's like a fan. Is there a thingy in the middle? Can you look at that?
It doesn't show you anything other than that.
You don't see a little circle in the middle?
No.
No, maybe not. Maybe it's like a projection. That's really cool. Wonder how much one of those runs.
$1 million.
$1 million. Yeah. Crazy. Milk wool. Who knew? Who knew?
Who knew? I know.
Why was he trying to do that? Was he trying, and did he accidentally make that? I'm just confused at how people come up with the ideas to make something out of something else. Like, how do they know to break something down to get the, like, you know?
Science.
It's just amazing. Science
is crazy, bro.
Science rules.
Science and mathematics.
Yeah, count me out on that one.
Cymatics.
That's the thing.
I know. Science
Pretty cool thing. Mixed together.
Why isn't it Mathiance?
No, cymatics is the sound.
I know, it's a frequency.
Yeah.
Frequency and healing and effects of sound and vibration.
And they use the sand on the sound plates.
Yeah.
To see all the different symmetrical shapes. Okay.
KO.
You gotta see all the different, and it's only on certain frequencies. It's not on every frequency that it's, you know, like that.
Yeah, there's special frequencies. I mean, I'm sure they all have some kind of effect. Every single one of them. We just don't know what all of them are. Some of them are probably just very subtle effects or different variations of another effect. Or maybe they affect a different timeline. And those are the gaps in between.
That's an interesting theory. Yeah, that's an interesting theory.
It sounds like a movie. The gaps in between.
It does. Yeah, that's an interesting theory because, I mean, when you watch those videos where they do the sand on the plates, on the sound, like, vibration plates, certain frequencies, when they're turning the tuner through it, it doesn't do anything. The sand stays where it is.
Right. So where's that vibration going? 'Cause it's going somewhere.
And then once it hits, like, yeah, it just shifts. It's crazy.
Yeah, it makes you wonder.
That's just like,
everything goes somewhere, so where does it go?
I heard 808 is one of the most deadly frequencies. Like, 808, pure 808.
That's weird, 'cause I'm pretty sure there's like an 808 game company, or maybe it's 508 or something like that. Or no, it's 505 maybe. I don't fucking know.
808, 505.
808 505 414323.
Yeah. Call now.
And get your free order of cookie bread.
Sounds pretty good.
Collect all too.
Alrighty.
All lefty.
Do you have anything else you'd like to say?
Live long and prosper. It's not copyrighted at all.
No.
I could say thrive for a duration and get rich.
Oh.
Or die trying.
Alright. Thrive for a duration. Oh,
Live
okay.
long and prosperous, take it. Thrive for a duration and get rich.
Okay.
Just another way of saying it.
Yeah, it just takes 5 extra minutes to say it. That's all.
I could say, get money.
There we go. Farewell.
Get money.
Oh.
Much love.
The trouble is you won't fight. You've given in, continually dwelling on sickness and death. There's something just as inevitable as death, and that's life, 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 life.